What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. We're going to get directly into this today. Man, the stuff going on with Stellantis is crazy. But I like to keep things accurate. I like to keep things above board. And if I say something that's incorrect, I like to correct it. So, recently, I talked about a bunch of Dodge Chargers being dead at the factory. True statement. But the photos that I was provided are for cars that are on the American side of the border already. So I wanted to get that corrected first before I even get into what we're going to talk about today. And major shout out to, like, I had so many people reach out. I don't even want to use their names because I don't want to get them in trouble. Evidently, those cars being broken is a big no-no, and Stellantis is trying to keep that all under wraps right now, which doesn't surprise me in the least. I mean, I wouldn't want people to know that the majority of the cars that I'm building are dead. Also, we said that they're manufacturing between 12 to 14 a day. And I had somebody else say, oh no, we're doing like 89 a day. And then I had somebody else go, no, it's more like currently 30 something a day. So obviously the amount that they're making a day has increased. But I also was notified today that they have suspended manufacturing of the EV models, and everyone that's going down the line now is only gas, meaning the inline six Hurricane versions. What I'm talking to you guys about today, though, is which is very interesting to me. So Stellantis, and I'm guessing they're doing this because they know they have leaks, and they're trying to not have their information put out there. But when you don't pay your people, and the people that work for you are very unhappy, they're going to tell. So evidently, Stellantis shipped 2 shells of the Dodge Charger Daytona with the transmission tunnels. You know, they all come with that. And shipped them to the Mexico facility, Saltillo or Saltillo, or however the hell you say it. I think it's Saltillo, right? And according to my sources down there in Mexico, and I asked two, and they're in two totally different departments. I was able to confirm that those shells, those rolling shells, were sent with a transmission, just no power plant, right? The only thing missing is the engine. Well, according to the sources in Mexico, they are fitting both of these cars out, one with a previously unnamed V8. It is not a Hemi. Barter the Insider has talked about this V8 engine in details for 18 months. It's evidently a dual overhead cam V8. I don't know how it's constructed. I don't know if this is the Magnum V8 that we've seen in documents or not. And the other one is the tried and true push rod 5.7 liter V8 that they are shoehorning into this Dodge Charger Daytona. They're putting both of them in there for testing. And I guess they're doing it in Mexico because they know if they do it in Detroit or Canada, somebody's going to tell. Well, evidently, their logic for sending it to Mexico to do it didn't work because they still told. You still didn't keep it a secret. But I digress. I think there's going to be some news here in the next, maybe by February, maybe March at the latest, that Stellantis is putting one or the other of these V8s in the Dodge Charger. The fact that they sent these to Mexico and sent, you know, the engine, I guess I don't know if they manufacture the engines there or not. I don't know where I know they do engines in Mexico. I don't know if they do the 5.7 there. But it's crazy though, because I also reached out to a couple of my sources at CTC, right? At the training center. And, just to be like, hey, have you seen anything about this? And I don't want to say what they do specifically, but anyways, they were able to go over information. I don't even know how. I got to be careful how I word it. They were able to go over information and confirm that these cars were shipped to Mexico, and that they have a project name for this vehicle, and that they were doing what they were doing. Another update. We'll get into the SRT thing. Are they redoing the SRT teams? It looks like if they do relaunch SRT as a division within Stellantis, that it will have all of its engineering or engineers based in Brazil. Yeah. So, nothing coming back to the CTC, nothing coming back to America. It would all be based in Brazil, where they would make high performance models of whatever it is that Stellantis is selling. So, we'll see. But it looks like if they do bring back SRT, it would not be a Dodge only or Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram only product. You could have SRT Maseratis. Yeah, I know. Oh. You could have an SRT Fiat, which I don't know how the Abrath people feel about that, but you could have an SRT. You could have an SRT Fiat. You could have an SRT, Lancia. I don't know. It's kind of funny. But let me know what you guys think about all this information in the comment section down below. I didn't want to leave you guys. There wasn't a ton of new information today. There wasn't a ton of stuff, but I did want to get the corrections out there on where we saw these Chargers. I did want to break the story with you about the Chargers being shipped to Mexico and them putting different V8s in it. The dual overhead cam V8, I haven't seen that. And you guys know my sources are dumb, right? Super dumb. And I mean in a good thing. It's a Boston thing. I should say wicked pissa. Is that better? They're wicked pissa. Anyways, my sources are really good. I haven't heard anything outside of the fact that they were developing one. Not that they already had them made and were testing them. I thought it was just like, hey, we're looking at this. The fact that they already have a working dual overhead cam V8, that's what it was. I don't even know if that's the configuration of the engine. That's the email. That's the information I got back. So don't kill me in the comments. I don't know anything else about the engine, just that they were putting this new V8 in the Charger for testing in Mexico, and they were doing the same thing with the 5.7 liter V8. God, I love that sound. There's nothing that's going to beat that sound ever. No EV is going to beat that sound. I'm sorry. The fact that you can just, oh my God, it brings life into your soul. That nice little rumble of a V8. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And stay tuned. I got a lot more content for you guys coming soon. Just one video today. Maybe we'll do a live later this evening if I get home and myself. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, until next time, thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And as always, stay petty, my friends.